Welcome back, survivors. Disturb Z here, and we are back in Timberborn. Hang on here, I'm looking. This building isn't connected to the district center by paths. Oh, because, okay, yeah, because of that. Alright. I was like, what do you mean? There's a path right there? No, it's because this hasn't been built yet. Okay, I got you. I got you 100% here. Alright, guys. Hang on just a second here. I'm trying to bring some stuff up on the other screen. That way I can see things. Okay, sorry about that. Alright, so our water stuff. We had a couple of comments about it. And I've been reading them now. Be forewarned, it is extremely early in the morning, so I'm going to try to see if I can keep up. So if I'm not keeping up, please forgive me. Please correct me where I get something wrong. But, okay, so Kevin Watkins says that it's not 40 HP. It's 40 HP over CMS. So it's 40 HP over cubic meter a second. So for every cubic meter of water that flows past per second, we get 40 HP out of it. Okay, so that makes it understandable. That's why we're exceeding what the limit is. I say limit. I'm using that term loosely. That's what it, okay, so yeah, it's 40 HP. See, I want to say, and once again, correct me if I'm wrong, but I want to say the original numbers didn't have the CMS behind it. I want to say the original ones only said like 40 HP or whatever. So I'm not sure when that got changed, but that makes a lot more sense now. So let's see, what else does he say? Hamster power. So is that what we're calling it? We're calling it hamster power. Is that an official term? The HP stands for we do have hamster wheels basically, but okay. I mean, that's okay. We can go with hamster power. All right, let's see what else. The water mechanics in the game are really good in that the fluid will catch on corners and form eddy currents. Okay, I've seen that. And basically bounce the high speed, high pressure flow around the slow current zones. Not every block of water is moving at the same uniform rate. Okay, well, see, that makes a little bit more sense because I was viewing it as from the source, it's moving out at X amount of speed. It should continue at X amount of speed until the end. So that explanation makes a little bit more sense. And I guess, yeah, that does make sense because we are going around corners and we are dropping and, all that. Now, I am curious if does dropping like from like a waterfall type thing, does that change the speed? Like if I had a waterfall of varying height, would the water coming out of it be the same speed just because it's from the same source block? Or I wonder. I don't know. Okay, anyway, let's not get too deep into other things. Let's get the rest of this comment going. Okay, so let's see. You can restrict the flow from the 5 source blocks into a single wide channel and get 5 times the flow rate, 5 times the HP. Okay. As an experiment, use levees to build a dam with 1 block to let the flow out. Slap a wheel in that outlet on top of the dam. See if that spins fast. Also be fun to see how the stream gauge looks in front of a dam and behind it. Okay, so I'm a little bit lost on that last bit of the comment there. So are we referring to coming up here to the top? Because there is 5 source blocks, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, actually, no. Wait, yeah, is there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, there is 5. Okay, for a second there, it looked like 6 whenever I turned it a little bit. It looked like there were 6 of them. All right, so up here, build a dam with 1 block to let the flow out. So we would want to dam it up, put 1 block to flow. And then we'd see how fast that wheel's going. Okay, so that's just, yeah, for an experimental purposes. Yeah, that would... We could probably do that at some point. We don't have much wood right now, but as soon as we get some wood, we could probably do that. Either that or I need to send them up here to regain or to cut some of these trees. I say regain them now, to come collect them. Okay, now on top of that comment, there was a reply or an additional comment, if you will, by Marcelo Vega. Says you can also visually see that the water to the right of the last water wheel. Okay, so let's get back over here to the last water wheel. I'm assuming that we're referring to these. Let's see. The last water wheel you placed is moving faster than the water to the left. So the water over here is moving faster than over here. So... Well, I mean, if that's the case, wouldn't this bottom wheel spin faster than that one? Or are you saying that we need to add in another wheel on this side to test to see? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see here in a bit. After also placing a gauge after a dam won't work because part of the water moves to the next grid square. And part to the ones in diagonal so you don't get accurate info on the water before the dam. Okay, so let's see. I'm trying to think here. Where did we put yes, we put them right after this, didn't we? Okay, so what you're saying is, we've already got water flowing. Hold on, we'll have to... I didn't realize it was already that time. Yeah, we're already back into the wet season. Awesome. We'll be able to check things again here in just a second. Let me see. Hold on. So are you saying that like the water coming in here, once it hits the dam, goes through here and then goes diagonally? So that we don't get... So how far after a dam would we get a more accurate reading? Like 2 spaces, 3 spaces? I don't even know. Is it even possible on this spot since it's going around a corner? Because, I mean, I don't know. Not sure. Alright, so let's see. Right now we're at 39 on this one. We're at 21 there, 47 there, 49 there, 69, 45. Okay, so all of those seem to be moving at a fairly decent pace now. Oh yeah, that sucker's going 80-something miles an hour right now. Or not miles an hour. 80... Sorry, it's early, guys. I've been up for several... Well, I say I've been up. I've been up and down a couple of times this morning already. 80-something HP is what I meant to say. And yes, you can see... Well, for a second, you can see that the current over here does look like it's moving a little bit faster over there. Now, is that because I built this artificial eddy over here? Like, should I remove that? Hold on, we gotta wait for it to fill up and get the flow going again. There we go. Now we've got flow. All right, so let's see here. It does seem like over here that it does. So I'm wondering if we pull this out, if that would increase our speeds over here. So let's see. Right now we're at 7. We're at 7 on both. So they're both at the exact same speed this time. Now that one stopped. Okay, so the last time it was this one that kept stopping, and this one was constantly running, and now we're getting, okay, so we're getting the exact opposite readout. Okay, nothing has changed, right? I didn't do anything that has changed anything, correct? Wow. We hit 3 days and we're already back into a drought. Oh, you gotta love it. You got to love it. Okay, hold on. Before we go too far, let me open this guy because I wanted to add water down in here to this. Let me fill this up real fast. Okay, that one's full. That'll help keep everything green. We're flowing. We're doing things. I still need to put a little dill over here. Do we need to raise this at all? I think we might need to raise that half a block. There we go. I don't know. Well, no, because that's still overflowing. Yeah, it'll be fine. Drop it back down. We're not going to mess with that. All right, so our mangrove swamp or farm, however you want to call it, is it a wrong term? Because I always want to call it a swamp. I don't know. Mangroves are, to me, are always in a swamp. So that's you know what I want to keep referring to as. Okay. Oh wow, that one's actually moving fast now. Hey, so that's moving a lot better. So the last wet season, we could barely get 10. Now this one, we're getting a lot more. Let's see what is our stream gauges showing right here. We are showing 1.2 cubic meters a second. Okay, so last time, I don't remember offhand what we were, but I don't think we were at 1.2. We're at 2 over here. Okay, so yeah, we've got a lot more water flow. So what did I do different? Huh. I mean, I did add in this over here, but did that really restrict it to where we're getting more power over here? Maybe it did. Well, oh, hang on. Well, now we're going down. We're at 1.7, 1.6, so it's slowing down now. Is it because I changed the level of the... Maybe? I don't know. Okay, don't get me to lying. I have no clue. Now we're down to 0.5. And now we're dropping again. Okay, so yeah. So I did something there to increase the water speed. The only thing I did was come over here and I raised this up. See if I can recreate it. And then I was like, no, let's not do that. Dropped it back down. And yeah, it didn't do the same. Uh-oh, it flooded. Big flood. Well, I say a big flood. Now it's moving faster again. See I'm telling y'all, I still say the water surges. I don't think the water stays a constant flow. It's always that last day of the last day of the wet season. It always seems like there's a extra bit of flow, but it always seems like there's a surge, like it kind of pushes just a little bit harder for me. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe I'm tripping. I don't know. So anyway, yeah, that's a thing, I guess. So I mean, we're getting more power out of it, that's for sure. Now we're dropping. Now we're at 0. Oh, well, yeah, it's the drought. Well, no. We still got 0.3 days. And we're back with our super wheel again. Super ghost wheel. Is it going to stop? Or are we going to... Oh, it stopped today. Well, no, wait, hold on. It's kicking back up. Stuff is still moving, still flowing. Explanations? Anyone? Now we have 2 ghost wheels. Like literally 0.1 CMS, but we're still moving. We are still moving. Okay, well, I'm not going to worry about it. I'm not going to mess with the water wheels anymore for right now. Yeah. It's yeah, no, too early. Too early. Y'all let me know if I got part of that right. If I got any of it right, we'll go from there. I'm gonna have to have a better day before we do any more of that. So anyway, so we've got our tree farm, or our mangrove farm over here. They're growing. They're doing nice. We've got 17 days on that. So the only issue that I feel like we're gonna have is that we're gonna have to maintain this water level. So I'm going to go ahead and drop in a water dump right there. That way we can maintain this throughout the end of the dry season. So we're going to go ahead and make sure that's a thing. Make sure that happens. And I had talked about building extra water storage just so that we would have it. And I think that's what we need to do. That I was really expecting more than just a 3 days before the drought popped back up. So yeah, we ended up with 7 days total on the wet season. So we didn't have a whole lot, but it is what it is. So let's see. They did get all that stuff. Good, great. I still want to dynamite all that, so I don't want to build anything on top of that yet. Where do I want to put this? I could put it right here, or I could... do I want to bring it up? I don't know. I know we had talked about doing another inflow to the mangroves, but I don't know if I'm going to mess with that over here, to be honest with you. I don't think that's something I really want to do. So I think what we're going to do instead is we're going to just put in another ladder. I'm going to run it right here. I'm going to run this over. I'm going to put in a ladder right here as well. That way they can get up. There's not a thing right there. Let's do this. Bring that up. That way we can connect. There you go. Alright, so that's what we'll do. We'll bring that over. We'll connect to that. Let's see. Select water. That'll give us an extra 300 water. Hopefully that extra 300 will be enough to maintain over here. I don't know how much water the water dumps. How much do they use? Hold on. Does it say? Okay, so it's basically three drinks or 3 drops an hour is what it ends up being. Okay. Alright, well, we'll leave it be. We'll let them do what they're doing. Let's see. Building lacks power. What building? This building? No, now we're good. Nothing to do in range. You've cut all the trees. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and pause you. So is there anything that I want to build over here? Do I want to build more canola? or another food source. I kind of feel like I need another food source. Oh, yeah, that's right. We had talked about, hold on, I do have metal blocks. We were going to do those hydroponic deals. Yes, hydroponic garden right here. So, where do I want to do that at? They're going to need water. They don't need power, do they? No. They need water and they need time. And it says, it looks like a mushroom, and I'm not sure, what is that? I don't know what that other bottom symbol is. Okay, so yeah, so we've got these guys. Let's put them where? Where are we going to put them? They're too big for right there. Where's all of our storages down here? So they would need to be relatively close to water. Yes and no, maybe. I could put them here. You know what? I'm going to put them right here. I'm going to put one here. We're going to see what happens. Mushrooms or algae? Let's do mushrooms. Okay, we'll do mushrooms here. And we'll see. I don't know how many that's going to produce. Let's see. What is that? 40 water equals 45 mushrooms out of 192 hours. How many days is 100? Why do they have to put it in hours? Why didn't they put it in days like everything else? Oh, wait. Is that because someone told me the other day something about stuff quits growing at night now? I don't know. I don't know if that's an accurate statement or not, but I heard something about it. I'm not sure on that one. But anyway, let me grab a calculator here because, like I said, it is too early to math. So, 192, right? That's what it said. Yeah, 192 divided by 24 equals 8 days. Okay. So in 8 days we'd have 45. So that's not a whole lot of mushrooms there. Should I build a second one on top? You know what? I'm going to do a double. Let's do 2 of them. And I'm just going to do this. We're going to build that straight across. That way they have their road. The second one I'm also going to do mushrooms on. That way we have double that. So what would that be? That'd be 90. I don't know. I don't think 90 mushrooms is going to last very long, but we'll start with 90. We'll see what happens. We'll see what it does for us, and we'll see how much of a water drain it is. So that's my big concern right now, is that we're between the hydroponics and the mangroves that will end up with like a massive use of water. But we'll see how it goes. So we're at 1.9 thousand on water. I could throw in another storage. That is possible. That is a thing. I could do it right over the top of this if we really wanted to. I don't know. Part of me says yes. Part of me says no. Part of me says I want to dynamite this out too, though. We need dynamites. That's what I need. Okay, so let's focus on dynamite for a minute while we're sitting here. So we need, let's see, landscaping. So I need the explosives factory. In order to get that, I need paper. So we need a paper mill first. Do we have? Yes, we do have the science. Let's unlock a paper mill. So we have a paper mill right here. So yeah. I hate how they always turn the buildings. Do I want to do... I mean, it's going to take up space either way. You know what? I'm going to put it... I'm going to put it back here. And I'm not sure what we're going to do in these 2 side spaces. I could... let's see. What do we have up here? We have metal blocks. We have that. So, I need a warehouse for paper. Paper's one of those. I'd need a big warehouse. Would be nice to have. Can we afford to do big ones? Yeah. How many? We've got 109 planks. We don't have a whole lot of planks though, do we? No, we don't. Yeah, we only have the one building down here. To do more planks or not to do more planks? I think we're going to go ahead and unlock that. And I think I'm going to go ahead and put one of them in. But for right now, how do I want to... We'd have to fill this in. Yeah, let me fill that in real fast. Put that in. Give me the big storage. For whatever reason, it always seems like I end up with a big storage with paper. How fast does paper produce? 2 paper every 1.6? Okay. I don't know. We'll get it built, though. We'll get it built. We always, like I said, I like to have a good source of paper, so we'll start with that. We'll get that going. I might do... What might we do? I don't know. I'm looking at it, wondering if we can add in some more, because we're going to have to add in the explosives factory at some point. We'll get that here in a bit, though. All right. Anyway, we've got 10 days left on the drought. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go ahead and drop this guy down. We're going to add some water back down in here. Bring that back up. Okay. Not too bad. Not too bad. 44%, 29%. Okay. Such a weird sound they added to that. I kind of like it, though. Oh, yeah, it is a little mushroom farm, isn't it? Oh, and it shows the progress. Hold up. It shows the progress. Those are bigger on the bottom than they are on the top. That's cool. I like that. Yeah, that's cool. All right. I think we'll probably do a couple of the algae ones next. Well, I say that. I might end up doing a third mushroom just so that whenever they do harvest them, they have a bit more. So do they eat the mushrooms raw, or do they add them? Do they have to cook them? And speaking of which, I probably need to get a storage building built for the mushrooms as well. So let me do that. Let me throw in at least one medium storage for mushrooms. Where is mushrooms? I see the algae. There it is, mushrooms. So the mushrooms are in the non-cooked section. So is there a grill for the mushrooms? Or like, how do we... You know what? I bet you it's the food factory. Well, I don't know. Hold on. Let's see. The food factory does corn and wood for whatever that is, the ration. The other one does eggplant. Is that eggplant? I don't know. What symbol is that? It is eggplant. Okay. Okay, sorry. I'm not familiar with the new symbols. I'm trying to... So, eggplant plus water plus wood equals that. Or algae plus water plus wood equals another one. Okay, so where does the... So where does the mushrooms... Wait. No, that's the hydroponic garden. Oil press. Fermenter. Ah, so there is. So they do ferment mushrooms as well. Okay, so we're going to have another fermenter in order to do the mushrooms. Okay, I gotcha. Which is, once again, going to require power. So, how do we want to do this? I don't know. I feel like a lot of our stuff is over here. I don't know. I don't know if I like this little setup on the river here. I mean, it was kind of a good idea, but at the same time, with how much with how much we have the dry seasons, how often we have them, we don't get a whole lot of free power there. So it's almost, to me, almost better to just pull that and then just put in a couple of beaver powered wheels. Speaking of which, we are right about that 70 mark. That's kind of where I thought we were going to end up being. We're going to end up having to have more pods in order to go further, which means I'm going to have more berries, which means we're going to have better food supply. That's canola oil, that's canola seeds, cassava. Yeah, we're gonna have to get into that nutrient paste factory stuff, whatever that all that stuff is. We're gonna have to get into that. We're gonna have to see what we got going, but I think for right now we're gonna leave it be. So we've got our little industry set up. So we're making paper. We've got metal blocks. We're making paper. We've got our hydroponics in. So the next step will be explosive factory. Once we get that, I'm going to be able to start changing and doing some stuff, and then we'll be able to go from there. I think we'll be able to shape the map a little bit better, and we'll be able to progress a little bit further. But we'll go from there. So, like I said, it's all a matter of food and everything. Oh, I've got to add in gatherers over there to the mangrove farm. I forgot to do that, so I need to do that as well, so that we actually get the mangrove fruit, and that's another food source we'll have. So yes, so we're working towards getting a couple more food sources and all that. All right, guys. Well, let me know in the comments, like I said earlier, what I got wrong, what I didn't get wrong, or help me out here. And I'm just going to say that the water is just a tad bit confusing. It seems like everything changes from one moment to another. It's flowing just like water. But anyway, that's going to be it for me. Thank y'all once again, guys. I do appreciate all of the assistance, all of the comments and all that stuff. Y'all know what's going on. So anyway, but that's going to be it for today's video. I do hope everyone has enjoyed it. If you have, be sure to hit that like button. And if you haven't already, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. It is an awesome way for you to show your support to me, to the channel, to the video, and to the game itself. And as always, feel free to share the video on any social media you're using. And guys, just like to stop, take a moment, and thank each and every one of y'all for all of your wonderful, awesome support, all the comments, all the likes, all the subscribers, and all the videos shared. It is awesome, and I do appreciate it. And with that being said, until next time, survivors, keep on surviving.